This here are some models for human skin. Start with the model over here on the left. This model actually has three parts. On the left side of it's the hairy scalp, so you can see many hairs on that one. The middle part is the skin of the armpit, and then the right side is actually the hairless skin of the sole of the foot. Alright, so let's start with the hairy scalp, pointing out some of the highlights. Of course, the very top is the epidermis, and then you have the large dermis, and underneath that's the hypodermis that's filled up with fat. You can see hair. Of course, the shaft is above the surface, the root is below. There's the hair follicle, which is the cylinder that holds the hair. That follicle is connected to a muscle, a piloerector muscle, which is going to make the hair stand up. Hair is often associated with a sebaceous gland. This is an oil gland. It produces sebum. Also in this model you can see here, this is the sweat duct. This is the sweat gland. This is just a general merocrine sweat gland. You'll see another type of sweat gland on the other part of this model. So then there's the bulb of the hair, and then the blood vessels leading up to it. This is going to provide nutrients for hair growth. Okay, so that's the left side. The middle part of this model is actually the skin of the armpit. So what's different between this side and this? Well, this armpit area has specialized sweat glands. This is called an apocrine sweat gland. This produces a thicker, milky sweat secretion, which is different than this merocrine sweat glands that you see here and here. The last part of this model is showing you the hairless skin of the sole of the foot. So without hair, you don't have the sebaceous glands. They are showing you the sole of the foot, so they are representing that by having a very thick stratum corneum up here, because that has some of the very thick skin. And then you can see they show you some of the sensory here. You have the Pacinian corpuscle down below, the Meissner corpuscles up top. Okay, and that's the major parts of that model. Over here, another model of the skin, you can see some additional features that you had in the other one. For example, the epidermis, dermis, hypodermis, the Pacinian and Meissner corpuscle we just talked about. And then these will represent merocrine sweat glands. This one's just cut open to show you the duct open, and then this is enclosed. This is also showing you a hair follicle with the sebaceous gland. This sebaceous gland is cut open to then show you what it looks like inside. The bulb of the hair with the blood vessels leading to it, the piloerector muscle there, pretty much it. So when you're looking at the surface up top, you don't have to identify the various stratum, but the stratum corneum is up top and the stratum basale is down below. In between, it's really hard to distinguish the different stratum there, so I won't be asking of that. Alright, so that's a little overview of these two skin models.